Hold on. Hopefully the music stopped. Is the music gone? I have not used that exact, OBS scene for the intro right there, so I hope the music's not still playing. My apologies if it is. Hopefully it's not, though. Alright. 1 second, and I'll get started right here. Alright, is that sound coming through correctly? Looks like it is. Very heroic music. Just move this over to the side just ever so slightly. And now I'm just going to get started, because why not? Why wait? I have everything going correctly, right? Is my controller working? Controller is working. Okay. Just testing that. Got that up there. Got everything working. Chat's working okay. And yeah, I'm gonna start up the stream now. Or start up the speedrun, I should say. Game is in Spanish once more for, you know, obviously the same reason as last time, because why would I change anything? If it's not broken, don't fix it. That's a nice little advice that I learned. I think it's pretty wise. A lot of game companies can probably, you know, take some, can probably apply that. But they don't. They try to fix stuff when it isn't broken. And the result always ends up being, like, moderately terrible. It ends up being, like, just mildly disastrous. Yeah, just mildly disastrous. Walk up to line A. I always forget you can go in first person if you click the zoom key. It's kind of a cool feature, but I wish there was like a first person mode for Batman or something. Like a first person %. Because I remember this guy named Chicken Nuggets did a speedrun of Arkham Knight, but he was using a first person mod. I don't think that's possible to get that in City, but if it was, that would be a really cool challenge. Just like how fast can I beat the game, but it's a first person. Imagine using the remote electrical charge gun is just an Arkham FPS. I mean, it's not too far off. I don't think that's actually too far off from what we might be getting in the future, seeing as how Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was that was a third person shooter, so it's not impossible. So I just gotta remember to stand in front of Jack Ryder, I think. Right? And then counter this guy. And counter. Oh wait, no, I did it out of order. I was supposed to counter, punch, counter, counter, but I did punch, counter, counter, counter. Whatever. I'll still probably get personal best because my current personal best is awful. Rikachan. What does Rikachan mean? If I had time, I'd open up a Google Translate page, but I don't think I have time for that. Some good old-fashioned revenge. Now I'm wondering, what's the difference between old-fashioned revenge and new-fashioned revenge? What's the new fashion of revenge? Is it more brutal than the old, or is the old more brutal? Okay, just beat up these guys aggressively. Die, I think. That was mildly terrible. Just gotta aim at that, like, brick area. think my friend Ghost Gunner actually taught me that, even though I was supposed to be teaching him. He was like, hey, Goth, I learned this cool thing. Dive. Okay. Good enough. Come on, skip. Let's hope I can get the thing in the right place.
A todas las unidades, aquí Tiger Aire 4. Tenemos confirmación de que la presa 4011 está en los juzgados. Repito, Catwoman está en los juzgados. ¿Está en peligro? Afirmativo. El objetivo está retenido por Dent. Creemos que piensa matarla. ¿Cómo debemos proceder? Bajad las armas. Dejad que dos caras.
Eso no suena nada bien.
No, señor. La predilección del señor Dent por todo lo binario podrían oírle muy bien a la señorita Kyle.
Si hay una persona en Arkham City que sepa qué está pasando de verdad, es ella. Tengo que encontrar a Catwoman enseguida.
¿Quieres unirte a dos caras? Vas a tener que darle más fuerte.
¡Es Batman!
¡Sálvese quien pueda!
Nuestro amigo Batman ha llegado. Cogerle y rajadle en dos. Estate quieto mientras dicto sentencia. Estate quieto, Batman.
¡Protesto! Denegada.
Good enough fight, I think.
¿Por dónde entró la bala? ¿Y dónde impactó? La bala entró por esa ventana. La trayectoria
Better than nothing.
me llevará.
What does it mean if I get a gold split that's plus 0.0? Does that mean that it's just the same as before? Like, did I do that exactly the same? Come on, get the skip, get the skip. Let's go! That was kind of absurd. But that was like really lucky that I even got that. Like really, really lucky.
Sería una lástima que me manchase de sangre este conjunto tan bonito. ¿Qué me dices, murcielaguito? ¿Pero qué digo? Claro que te gusta. ¿Y a quién no? En fin, la cosa está así. Mr. J no está para muchas visitas.
I think I'm definitely gonna get a gold split here. Because, like I said, my live split, like, glitched and deleted my personal best. So, my personal best is just what I got last time, which was horrible.
Estos pringaos son más espabilados. Estos chicos te mantendrán entretenido. Si intenta algo raro.
When she says, like, Estos, whatever, that's when you start walking towards these guys. That's how I know, at least. That's how I keep track of it.
Frente es un suicidio. Tengo que desaparecer y eliminarlos en silencio, uno por uno.
¿Dónde se ha metido? ¡Se ha esfumado! ¡Ha desaparecido! ¡A la mierda! ¡Nos va a pillar!
And then double takedown. That was kind of lucky. feel like I've had good luck this speedrun. Like good RNG or whatever it's called.
Estás a salvo. No haga ruido.
That wasn't lucky.
La sala está asegurada. Ya estáis a salvo.
Oh, that was a pretty good bell tower glide. My gosh, and that too.
Hola, caballero oscuro. ¿Eso te ha parecido fácil? Estaba previsto. No era más que un...
Ahí está el arma. Estoy en el escenario de un crimen. Debería investigar antes de seguir.
That was 26-second gold split. Oops. That. We'll go at this window this time. I was mashing that spacebar right there.
Alfred, he aislado la señal que sirve de control remoto para el rifle. Joker está detrás de esto.
¿Es que había alguna duda?
Voy ya por él. La señal de radio debería llevarme directamente hasta él.
Buena suerte, señor.
Míralos comiendo basura como cerdos. La banda del payaso. ¡Batman!
Bienvenidos, presos. Estáis dando vuestros primeros pasos hacia un mundo mejor. Un mundo de diversión, travesuras y lo mejor de todo. Un mundo donde la única persona que puede dar órdenes es un servidor.
Es el murciélago.
And I even got that second balloon. That was like really good luck.
Alfred, tengo que encontrar.
Thank you, Zombie King, for... Oh my gosh. What was that point? Where's that 0.7 seconds over? What happened there? Better not die in this lava here. I'm gonna do lava skip just because I'm feeling lucky today.
Tengo que enfriar esto.
Sorry, I'll read that message in a second. Oh no. Okay, whatever. Good enough. Good enough. I'll be watching but not chatting much. I'll be playing the new season of Marvel Rivals. Well, I wish you luck with that. I have not played Marvel Rivals. I might do that someday. It looks like a hard game, though. I feel like there's probably a lot of, like, sweats on it. Also, sorry that didn't show up for me until just now. Imagine I get world record today. That'd be absurd. There's kind of a lot going on in the game, but if you just play unranked, it's not too bad. Take your word for it. Is it even on PC? For some reason, I feel like it's only on console. Yeah, it's on PC. Really? I feel like I've only seen people play it on, like, PlayStation and Xbox. I might just be misinformed, though. I might be, for some reason, in my mind, just thinking it's only on PS4 because I've seen, or PS5, because I've only seen, like, Mr. Chair play it.
Alfred, el...
Jump. Right there, and then I think the smoke pellet is the strategy here. Hope I don't forget that. There we go. And these guys are gonna turn around, right? Can't jump over that railing for some reason, but it's good enough. I just gotta remember I gotta move up one. Hey, good luck. Elite! Brother, you have the world record. You have any advice for me? Oh, that's where that guy is. For some reason, I feel like he's always up in the other area. Is this guy for a world record holder? Yes, in this category that I'm running. If you look on the timer, it says Elite Elite has the world record. Elite 1608. World record holder in chat? That's absurd. And then like 2 days ago when I streamed this earlier, second place Glitchless runner who used to have the world record, FOK, came into my stream. So for some reason, world record holders like come into my streams. I mean, I'm not complaining. Definitely worse people I could have in my streams, like bad people. I gotta remember not to dive right there, because usually I like to dive to the side. And go under here so that Harley doesn't, you know, kill me. I just figured that I just saw you posted live in the server, so I figured I'd say hi. I see. Well, I appreciate it.
Sorpresa, Batman. Te presento a Don Martín. Te va a enseñar un poco de modaje.
Now switch to controller, if I remember correctly. Easy enough. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I will be back momentarily. Hopefully before the cutscene ends.
Era todo mentira. No te pasa nada malo.
Eres muy amable, pero precisamente tú deberías saber que me pasan muchas cosas malas. Pon mi sangre, por ejemplo. Ojalá pudiera. Esta cosa me está matando.
¿Y a mí qué me importa?
Porque ahora hay una pizquita de mí dentro de ti, Batman. Oh, venga ya. No me digas que no es lo que siempre has querido. Mira, se nos acaba el tiempo y necesito tu ayuda. Casi tenía la cura. Estaba a punto, pero entonces me la quitaron.
Pues moriremos los dos. No me importa.
Ah, no.
I'm back. That was the most stressful bathroom break I've ever taken. As for advice, you can just DM me on Discord or at me in the Batcave if you're having any trouble with a trick or something. Fair enough.
Eso es el proceso. Envenenar a Gotham. Me esperaba más.
Main thing I do is I just watch the run in the place like that's just one spot ahead of me to just see like if this guy did something 7 seconds faster than me, what was the thing he did that was 7 seconds faster than me? But I appreciate that, Elite. Oh no. Okay.
El laboratorio de Freeze debe estar por aquí. Está claro que se dirige al punto más frío.
No entiendo cómo no se me había ocurrido antes. Una línea directa
Right there.
del mundo mundial. Imagínate, podría llamarte siempre que me aburra. Creo que nuestra relación está madurando mucho. Muy pronto
Hope I can open this electrical charge thing. Comparing your segments to the world record is definitely the quickest way to improve. I will do that.
Podré escuchar todas las comunicaciones del pingüino.
I definitely need to start incorporating like lava skip and whatnot into the into my runs, because otherwise, like, it's not gonna be. Feel it. I had something I was gonna say a second ago, and then when I was about to say it, I lost it. I was trying to say something, but I forget what I was trying to say. I was saying something about lava skip. There. Interrogate. But yeah, I think lava skip is probably the next big thing I can improve on. Which I know how to do it, it's just I'm not very consistent with it.
Eso no suena bien. Alfred,
Hola.
Lava skip saves about 5 seconds. Really? I thought it saved more than that for some reason. Ew, why do I have controller vibration on? Must have forgot to disable it. I thought it saves like 20 seconds. If it only saves 5 seconds, I don't even know if that's like worth going for. With how, you know, my personal best is not very good. Maybe I should like focus. So if you find yourself losing hair over it, I wouldn't bother. I definitely will at some point. I just don't know if now is like the right time where 5 seconds could make or break a run. It's not like world records on the line. It's more like 60th place. I found it tricky when I was starting out. For some reason, I think I figured out one of the tricks to get it like somewhat more consistently. And that's, I kept aiming at like the chain that was hanging by the lava. You gotta aim for the actual wall instead of the chain. Because if you go for the chain, you don't even get it. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Thank you for the good luck, folk. Go down. It's like things like that that slow down my runs. I don't really know what I was supposed to do there to make that better. Did I miss some gliding strategy or something?
Bienvenidos al Instituto de Historia Todos los visitantes deberán ser registrados como parte de nuestro firme compromiso para mantenerles a salvo y proteger la inigualable colección que tenemos expuesta.
Me parece que no quiero que te cueles en mi pequeño hogar,
Peligros de las profundidades.
algo está bloqueando la comunicación con la Batcueva. Usando disruptores de comunicación. La única forma de superar esta seguridad es destruyéndolos.
I also find it tricky to dive over this. Except I did it perfectly right there. Nearly perfectly.
Funciona este trasto, ¿eh? Lo único que tienes que saber es que el pingüino quiere este trasto activado. ¡Cuidado, es Batman!
I remember one of my first runs I did about it like a year ago. I kept doing ground takedown cancels, and I would have to I'd have to reload checkpoint. But so at least I'm like, I've been speedrunning for 1 year. At least I've improved on one thing, right? Never do glitches. I don't even know where I learned to do ground takedown cancels in the first place and made that a habit, because I never ran any percent. Any percent doesn't interest me, so I don't know how I made that a habit to ground takedown cancel, but at least I broke it.
Batman ha hecho algo a los disruptores de arriba. ¿Dónde estarán el resto de esos idiotas?
Hemos conseguido meternos bajo tierra.
Montadlo donde quiera que estéis. ¡Y hacedlo ya! Seguro que Batman ya va de camino hacia allí. ¿Entendido?
Sí, señor Cademo.
Here we go.
Vuelve a bloquearse. Parece que el disruptor del pingüino se ha activado en alguna parte debajo de esta casa.
¡Cuidado! ¡Batman está aquí!
I also like slide into this thing for later, like for way later in the story. I don't know if that actually saves any time or if it just shifts the time from one segment to another. But I do it anyways, because that's what feels right.
Os lo digo yo, es él. No puede ser. Que sí. Mira otra vez. Parece grande, ¿no? Es Rick Batman. ¡Está aquí!
Ya habéis oído al pingüino. Batman viene a
Bien. Siempre he querido verme las caras con ese friki.
Yo creía que solo quería que llevásemos esto hasta el Joker.
¡No soy murciélago!
¿Quién está
Why's that guy just aiming into the sky? I'm down here. Not that I want him to shoot at me.
jugando? ¿Quién está jugando con el disruptor?
This guy does that.
Ven aquí, Batman. Te voy a partir la cara.
Ese era el último disruptor. Ahora debería poder meterse en ese museo.
Tu madre te va a reconocer cuando haya acabado.
¡Hola! ¿Es que nadie
Fair
puede
enough.
ayudarme? Os doy una misión muy sencilla. Pegar un par de malditas máquinas. ¿Y qué? Ni siquiera eso sabéis hacer.
Sometimes I can get that dive, sometimes I can't.
Partido hasta el último hueso. Espero que estéis tirados intentando respirar desesperadamente, con las costillas fracturadas y los pulmones perforados. Y si no, más os vale reunir las pocas fuerzas que os queden y huir, porque cuando haya acabado con el murciélago, iré a por vosotros.
Honestly, I hope people like I hope at some point like glitchless, like people start running any percent like mainly instead of glitchless again, because then if everybody's running any percent, then I'll have more time to like go up the leaderboard. Kind of. That's probably a bad thing to wish for. Should probably be a better sport about it, but the bad thing about getting better is that once you get a good time, it's not like every run is a personal best again. Like how it was when you start out, every run's a personal best. Now it's like every 10 runs is a personal best, and then when I get really good, it'll be like every 100 runs will be a personal best. Glide in here. I remember we placed gel right there, I think, for the Titan, right?
Salid de ahí, chicos. Empieza la prueba de iniciación. Matadle, matadle.
In the middle for first wave. I don't remember that. Well, it's too late now. Also, I think I was supposed to buy the multi-ground takedown upgrade. I have been forgetting to do that, and manually. Oh well.
No deberías haber hecho eso, Batman.
I should probably get like a notepad document or something. To write down what I'm supposed to do, or like name my splits what I'm supposed to do for each thing. I remember when Chicken ran Glitchless like 3 years ago, he would name his splits "Don't Dumpster Dive" or "Don't Ground Takedown Cancel" or whatever. Doing like 5 runs also works to remember stuff. Anyone else? No, they're all dead. Jurassic or Jurassico. Whatever works best. Another bad habit I have is quick firing on that remote electrical charge, but I gotta actually manually aim and shoot. Also, aren't you supposed to like dive forward when you do explosive jail? I remember to do things, but I remember to do them after I was supposed to do them. Renaming splits was working for me when I was doing Deus Ex. Basically, all my splits were called numbers, etc. Yeah. I feel like I could never get the timing down on that. And I don't know how to dive here because I just fall in the water when I tried that. I don't know how much time jumping, like diving over that ice even saves though. I know the glide over the ice, that's easy. But I don't know the dive over that little bit of ice. Because it seems really hard. Probably like 10 seconds if I had to guess. Whatever the amount of shark animation is. I should like time these things. I've died twice on doing the ice glide here, so I better hope I don't die again. That was not correct. Okay, good enough.
Venga, Batman. ¿Qué está haciendo? Tiene una especie de ordenador.
Reptilia. It was like, camera assist, please save me. Explosive penguin. I wonder why Penguin even has those little mini explosive things. Good enough, minor time loss.
Voy a cortarte.
Here. It's like 1 second I saved right there. Not really that much time, but take what you can get. This is where the shark thing, the shark time save would have come into play. Because if I had done that, I could just grapple there. But I didn't do that, so I can't save that time. And I gotta remember to hit the door 3 times. You can just grapple there too. Thought that was only if you did the tiny skip right there that it would let you grapple. I could be mistaken. And I likely am mistaken because I don't really know that much about the game. No. There's probably an optimal strategy for this room, but I just spammed the bat claw. Yeah, always a thing. Definitely mistaken then.
Con que ese es el favor.
A ver, escuchen. Por si no se han dado cuenta, Batman acaba de salvarnos el cuello. A partir de ahora,
No.
mandamos nosotros. Que no entren ni salgan.
Switch to the disruptor.
Parece que el hielo empieza a derretirse.
That was a pretty good glide, I think. In my personal opinion.
El mando de Freeze no funcionará a esta distancia.
There. Punch Penguin again. 41 seconds. Gosh, what was I doing in my last one? That was 41 seconds longer last time. I don't know if I should be happy that I saved time there or mad with myself that I ever would have taken that long. I wonder if I'll still, if this is a PB, I wonder if I'll still have to, like, get my run approved, or if this'll count as, or if this'll just count as verification, because I think I have 2 mods in here already. I highly doubt I would just be able to submit this without verification. Would be funny, though. go. Now this is the punch spacebar simulator. Bet one of these days my keyboard is just gonna break while I'm doing this. My spacebar is just gonna pop off. Because I'm pressing Espacio to force jeer. There we go. Oh no. I did the wrong thing. Is my run dead? Do I quit? And I'm supposed to reload here, but I don't know when, so I'm just gonna beat him up.
Solo quedamos tú y yo. Murciélago contra pingüino.
Hopefully he doesn't hit me here. That would be the dumbest of ways to lose a speedrun. Dying to, Penguino. I think I'm extra zoomed in there for a second.
Oráculo, cambio de planes. Voy a por la Liga de Asesinos.
En la sangre de Ras al Ghul. Está bien, Bruce. Supongo que tienes que ir a por él. Pero por favor, céntrate. No dejes que ella te...
Come on. Minor time loss. Dang it. Wonder if you get... What happens if you get storage during the whole... like, Alfred conversation?
¿Puede oírme alguien? ¿Cambio? Te oigo. Esto es un caos. El jefe se ha esfumado.
¿Qué? ¿Dónde se ha metido el pingüino?
El rastro de sangre se ha acabado. La única forma de encontrar a ese...
Now I gotta scan this, but I'm gonna get jump scared again, because I always get jump scared. Well, I mean, I'm not actually gonna be jump scared, but the jump scare is going to play. I don't know if that's intentionally a jump scare, but a while back when I first played the game, it jump scared me so bad.
Ponerle un transmisor a ese niña. Tendré que acercarme.
What happens if I go in front of the ninja? I didn't even know you could get that close to her. And then she just waits for you. If she's trying to get away, wouldn't she just go as fast as possible? I mean, I know it's the game, because otherwise the player would not be able to get the tracker on her, but still, it's just kind of funny that she waits for you.
No sé, tío, pero si es verdad, necesitamos un plan ya. Sin el pingüino, tus caras pasará a la acción. Se hará con todo, lo sé. No se lo había cargado Catwoman. Dicen que solo le hirió. Va a volver. Nadie sabe cómo.
Probably gonna lose some of my, altitude here.
¡Es Batman!
A ver si me entero. Batman ha salvado a Freeze del pingüino. ¿Es que trabajan juntos?
Batman no trabaja con Freeze.
Pero se ha cargado al pingüino para llegar a Freeze.
Batman se ha cargado al pingüino y ahora el museo está
Oh no, I went the wrong way. Okay.
Oráculo, voy a meterme bajo tierra. Bajo la superficie, Gotham es un laberinto de viejas estructuras de hierro y acero. Puede que la señal se debilite. Intenta no perder contacto.
Estoy reorientando todos los...
¿Estaba mal ahí arriba? Aquí abajo no. ¡Es Batman!
Kind of wish I had a second monitor and I wouldn't have to play in windowed mode because I have my live split, my OBS, my game, my YouTube chat, everything all on one screen. It is a decently sized monitor though. Where did you come from? Gosh, that guy was not there before. Carriage. Carruage. Oh, I'm about to get to the part where carpet percent would be. Maybe someday I'll just retire from actual Arkham speedrunning. Maybe someday when I get Glitchless world record, after that I'll just be like, now I can rest and I'll just run carpet percent until I'm 90.
¿Estás bien? ¿Ha pasado algo? Las lecturas en rojo.
Tú, dame un minuto.
Oh, also, sorry if I'm not reading chat. My YouTube's glitching out again, and it's not showing me messages aside from like 2:44 p.m.
Armas, explosivos, rastreadores térmicos, todo lo que necesita un ejército para machacar al pingüino.
Probably ignoring everybody.
Que lo tenemos nosotros. No se
It's
supone.
not intentional.
Oráculo,
Okay, here we go. None of us are mods now. I have 3 monitors and still play in windowed mode. Same, Arkham can't comprehend Arkham games in anything but 1920 by 1080. Yeah, I can't see how much health I have because the other side of my screen is taken up by the bottom half my YouTube chat and the top half my live split. So there's one half for Arkham, 1/4 for YouTube, and the last quarter for live split. Live split is such a cool. It's such a cool thing. I love timers. Give me the prompt to rescue her. Aren't I supposed to have a prompt by now? There we go.
agárrate.
That's funny. When I had one monitor, I had OBS audio levels in the back. Gosh, that's a lot of stuff.
Oráculo, soy yo. El Joker no le está robando las armas a Strange. Es Strange el que le da las armas al Joker.
Twitch activities on the left, timer and chat on the right. I'm just glad that no board and gamepad viewer. I'm just glad that those work in stream elements and stuff. I'm just glad that all of those work without me having to have them like on the screen. Otherwise, I probably just wouldn't use them, but they look really cool, so I'm using them anyways.
La señal de localizador.
I know there is a way to walk while doing it, but I've messed everything up, and for some reason when I just start walking, it always says connection aborted, so
Esto es mucho más
I
avanzado.
have to stand still while I do these, which is probably a time loss, but
Parece que los datos están guardados en una memoria compartida.
can't do it otherwise. So.
La información de esos otros guardianes.
By the time it gives me the objective marker, I already am over 50% done. That's funny. Closer. Oh no. This is another area I could definitely improve if I just like found a way to move around while doing it. And I was able to do it for like 3 runs, and then I lost the ability somehow to even walk while I did it.
Los vídeos de seguridad me muestran por dónde se fue la
What button is it? Okay, that's the button.
secreta. Tengo que encontrarla. Parece que aquí encaja una espada.
Gosh, again, my YouTube is... How do I gotta figure out how to fix that. YouTube is like frozen and then it updates in a second, but... If Batman tells her to hide, it takes longer for the rescue prompt to appear. Oh, bomb's payload is exposed. You can use a power winch to trigger a controlled explosion. Me took a year to find these robots. Took me like 3 years. The hardest part of this game when I first played it on my PS3 was figuring out that you could batarang the rafts down in the museum from the ceiling. I didn't know how you could get across the water, so I just it took me like 2 months. Seriously, and then I asked my dad for help. And he was like, there's a raft hanging from the ceiling. Just cut down the raft. It's like, where's the raft?
¿Cuánto tiempo tengo?
Gotta walking simulator again.
Lo conseguiré.
This is such riveting gameplay, isn't it? Just absolutely riveting walking simulator. That reminds me of Arkham Knight. I didn't know the Batmobile could climb up buildings with the power winch. So I spent so long trying to pull the building down.
He visto cosas peores.
Nada puede prepararte para lo que viene ahora. El destino decidirá tu suerte.
No fallaré.
Do you want to know a secret?
Cientos de veces. Esperemos que tengas razón.
I haven't beaten Arkham Knight. Ever. I can't beat the Cloudburst fight. I've tried like once a week for the past like year, and I have never beaten the Cloudburst. Or not the Cloudburst. Not the Cloudburst. Hold on, what's it called? When you're underground. Not the Cloudburst. Cloudburst is easy. What's it called? When you're in the sewers? Or not the sewers. When you're underground and you are in the tank and Jason has the drill, yeah. I haven't beaten that. It's just not possible. Like, I know it's possible, but you can't fight Arkham. It's drill. Something about the way you worded that was so funny to me. But no, I can't. I can't beat him. I've beaten all the games, aside from Knight. I've never beaten Knight. Ever. keep in mind, my casual playthrough, first playthrough, which is the save file I still use, is on easy mode. It's on easy difficulty, and I can't beat him. He always wins. I could probably get console commands and, like, hack out of him, but... I'm not gonna do that. I want to actually beat him, but I might just give up on it. That's right. That's why Night is actually my least favorite game. I need to do a stream going back to it. That's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I need my. That's gonna deflate my massive ego.
Eres tú aquel que he estado buscando, detective. Aquel que me sucederá.
Don't kill me again. Last time, it put me into a glide, and I died. And I couldn't move, and I just died. DZ was eyewitness to it. I don't know how that happened, but that was just a crazy time loss here. It just shoved me into a geometry thing. Like, while I was gliding down there. It just shoved me, like, into the wall, and I died. I burned up. I think I can glide now. I used to, like, not be able to beat, like, I could beat these, but it used to take me a couple tries when I'd speedrun it because I would, like, be worrying about going super fast, and then I would not be able to get onto this iceberg looking thing. Come on. Buddy. Bucko. Die. Yeah, whatever. I thought my game crashed for a second. I feel like that white screen took longer than it usually does. These challenges are kind of rigged. What if the person can't fly or glide? Alright. I think that the trials make perfect sense. I'm not trying to say I'm smarter than anybody. I'm dumber than everyone here. But I think it makes perfect sense because the blood of the demon, I think, is a hallucinogenic. And I think that it grants them the power to fly in that, like, dream world. And that's the test. I don't think it's that, like... I don't think it's, like, rigged or anything. I think that the blood of the demon that Batman drinks is, like, puts him into this dream world looking area. And that, like, lets him fly. Temporarily. Like, I'm not saying it lets him fly actually. I'm saying it lets him fly in the dream world. The hallucinogenic world, or the high world. Oh, so Raj can't say fly in the console commands, and then they fly. You know what? I like your version better. Oh no. Also, I find that funny that that Fancy Dan had to come back when I said that, and he had to be like, "What?" just when I said that I couldn't beat that Arkham Knight thing. It was kind of funny. It's like, what? It's like, you're still here? Yeah. So, anyways, Roz just gives him creative.
Solo nosotros podemos hacerlo. Mi padre es anciano. Su momento ha pasado. El nuestro está empezando. Coge su cuchillo.
If I'm still here, I'm just playing a game. I see.
Acepta tu destino.
Oh yeah, I remember you typed that earlier.
Sabes que no puedo hacer eso, Talia.
Entonces, amado mío, tendrás que morir.
That was a pretty good time save right there. I'm so glad that I finally got the scroll wheel binds for countering and punching. I still don't use them for dialogue skipping, but I have the one which is better than none. Or I have the two. I have the countering and striking, but not the dialogue countering or dialogue canceling. Sorry, skipping or the diving or anything like that. Nope, not that. Not like I thought it was. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna die. Kinda sounds like the Avengers theme. Am I objectively incorrect, or did that, like, just for one split second sound like the, what's it called? The Lego Avengers or whatever theme? And beatdown. I love doing beatdowns, they're so fun. Current pace is not bad at all. I don't think. Is it? Might be terrible.
Tú me matarás y liderarás la Liga de los Asesinos. Porque si no te unes a nosotros, mataré a la única persona que has amado.
Esto no formaba parte del plan.
Easy enough. So why did my current pace stay like the same, but my sum of best segments changed? When I got a gold split. Or wait, no, my current pace did change. Okay. Never mind, I'm stupid. Disregard.
Ras y sus hombres tienen su base debajo de Arkham City y extraen una especie de compuesto químico natural que se llama Lázaro. Lleva siglos usándolo y ha ido perfeccionando poco a poco el proceso hasta que ha podido resurgir de entre los muertos.
¿Y tú has tomado de eso?
Me ha obligado. Una pequeña dosis parece curar casi todos los males, pero hasta una dosis tan pequeña tiene efectos secundarios muy nocivos. Tantos años tomándolo, han vuelto loco a Ras.
¿Y crees que ya estás curado?
No, los efectos son de...
I hope this is the right door. I think it is. Okay, it is. It is. I'm right. Oh yeah, this is Carpet Percent. We love Carpet Percent. I've never ran Carpet Percent, but I still love Carpet Percent.
Que cierre su fosa.
¿Y crees que lo hará?
Lo dudo. Ras es una...
I beat the dialogue right there. That was kind of funny.
Comenzará en 2 horas.
¿Habéis visto cómo han salido corriendo los chicos del pingüino? Sí, Cabepot está acabado. Solo tenemos que esperar, reagruparnos y entrar en los túneles.
This better be where the exit is. Like, my instinct says this one thing, but then I want to second guess my instinct.
Es el maldito murciélago.
This fight is mildly difficult, but not really that difficult, so I don't know why I said it was. Hold on. I don't know if anyone was watching, but did I get the Batclaw disarm? I don't remember, and I don't want to lose time. Well, yeah, I do. I did. I remember, because I almost went into the cryptographic sequencer thing instead. Or was that when I was gonna get critical strikes? At least you're not, like, under the mayo that ranted on Arkham Knight because of the Batmobile. No, I think the Batmobile was good. I would have preferred it to be used mostly for, like, travel than fighting, but I think it was fine how it was used. Would I have made different choices if I was the developer? Yes, but do I think that it's a horrible game because of that? No, I think it's a masterpiece of a game. I couldn't make anything better. Yeah, something I've learned is never call something bad unless you think you can make something better. Aside from things that are objectively bad, like Beethoven, because Mozart's better. Or like the Batman and Harley Quinn animated movie.
Eso no suena muy bien, ¿verdad?
No, no suena bien.
No lo entiendo. ¿Por qué iba a ordenar que metan al alcalde ahí? Mejor dicho, ¿cómo diablos ha construido?
How did I take down like that many people? Arkham Knight gameplay is fine. It's just the story, to be honest. Yeah. I would have been I still would not have complained at all about the gameplay if it was actually just like some new character. Even if it was like a character we'd seen before, I still wouldn't have been that mad if it was like an obscure character. Like imagine if Ratcatcher was the Arkham Knight or something. You know, Otis Flanagan. Or someone, because like that's a technically they'd be lying because they said it was a new character, but that would still be interesting. Or like the Arkham Shadow reveal where it turned out to be Two-Face. Or imagine if the Arkham Knight turned out to like take off his thing and it would look like Bruce Wayne, but it turned out it was actually Hush. I think that would have been better. I think it would have been great if Jason had a side mission instead of Hush, and Hush was the Arkham Knight. Also, sorry, I had some phlegm in my throat a second ago, so my apologies if I sounded insufferable. I do this fight differently every time because I don't know what's optimal, so I'm gonna hope I don't lose my... I hope I don't lose too much time.
Recuerda lo que pasó la última vez. No intentes vencerle en un combate cuerpo a cuerpo. Es demasiado fuerte. Ya está listo. Ya.
I'm gonna see if he comes over here, and if he doesn't... Oh, okay. Well, that's a good strategy. Right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna disruptor. Well, no, might do the weak wall. There we go. Got that. And then I think the weak wall. There we go. Oh, I think that was actually a really good fight. Right there. Beat him up. That might be the fastest I've ever done that. I might make like a short out of that. The fastest I've ever done the Mr. Freeze fight. It was 20 seconds faster than I've ever done that. This is definitely going to be a personal best. Oh, my bad. Hopefully my, Okay, wait for that save to go away. Wait a second here. Oh no, I lost that. Second here, and then I think like this. Oh no, wait, no, I gotta catch it. I'm so stupid. Wait for that to save. And then right there. Please work, please work, please work. This doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it worked. Probably would have actually cried. I'm kidding, I wouldn't have. Oh no. Gosh, that was so close to not being good. Okay, well, I guess we're going loud. Isn't this where the reference to Paul Dini is? Because they say Dini Towers or whatever. Let me save you! Gosh. And again, YouTube chat is glitched. It's like it's like the YouTube freezes until I alt tab and then it shows the newest chat again. Well, it should in a second now. They should come through, but like those are all messages from like moments ago. I wish they didn't shove Jason's story down your throat in the studio. Yeah. L YouTube for freezing. Yeah. I don't know what's the problem is though, because I play in windowed mode, so I have this. It should be live, but then like chat freezes, and then as soon as I alt tab, it updates. I don't like the whole reason that I play in windowed mode is so that I don't have to alt tab to read chat. Now I have to alt tab to read chat. This has only been a problem in the past 2 streams. So I don't know what's going on. But I'm gonna report the site YouTube for terror. Okay. It's promoting bullying. It's promoting bullying because it's promoting me to bully whoever created YouTube. Or Jod Karim or whatever his name is. Why are you here? There we go. I'm not talking to chat, I'm talking about the guy. Think that guy's dead? I mean, brutalized, definitely alive. Batman won't kill you, but your hospital bills will. Remember that. If you guys had to join one of the gangs in Arkham City, which one would you choose? I'd choose Penguin, because I feel like if you actually do what he tells you to do, I feel like he'd be nice to, like, he'd give you special privileges. Like, isn't there some thug dialogue that says, like, free drinks in the Iceberg Lounge? Not that I drink alcohol, but just saying. You get some free ice water, you get some free orange juice in the Iceberg. I'm kidding. Penguin or Two-Face? Really? Is that just because you don't want to get eaten by the shark? Oh wait, no, sorry, I read that wrong. I thought you said Joker or Two-Face. Okay, I'm so stupid. You did say Penguin. I thought you said... Okay. That was mildly embarrassing. That was actually really embarrassing now that I think about it. Penguin would be the one to poison a drink. Like, here's some ground up remains of the person who didn't, of the last person who crossed me, drink it. What do y'all think about garden warfare? Did you mean to say Modern Warfare 2? Because I think you might have. Or did you intentionally say Garden Warfare 2? Garden Warfare 2. That's a wild keyword you got there. Not Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is. I know what Plants vs. Zombies is. I've not, like, played it, though. And people are probably gonna call me an uncultured swine or whatever now, but...
Ya vuelven los miembros del consejo y no parecen muy le están diciendo a Strange que están decepcionados con él, que nunca pensaron
I play the Batman games and really just the Batman games because I have no life.
Todos tenéis órdenes específicas para esta situación. Cumplidlas.
Dang it. What is going on here?
esto no me gusta. Ten cuidado.
I only played one of them, that was it. Yeah, I hope no one's unsubscribing because I haven't played those. Get on the stupid thing. Controller. So dumb. I've made a lot of mistakes. I lost 28 seconds on that last thing. Gosh. Hey, I'm over here, doctor. If you're gonna apologize to a guy or be if you're gonna be scared by someone, you gotta look him in the eye. Go. Closer. Go closer to the stupid railing. Go closer to the Mozarting railing. Just die! This guy's so good at dodging. Who taught this guy to dodge? This guy got taught by, like, Mike Tyson or something. There we go. Gosh, that was a bad fight. Probably faster than a casual playthrough, but still, that was just not good. It was just everything about it was bad. Should I just end stream? No, I'm kidding. I'm still on personal best pace by like 3 minutes, but look at this here. I'm losing time for some reason. Come on.
Sí, creía que quería que ganase el Joker. No, pero ¿no te parece que eso es un poco locura? ¿Quién se gasta millones de...
24 seconds over. YouTube pros again. Sorry for ignoring you guys.
Más tú ganas, me has vencido. Espera, ¿he dicho a mí? Decía a mí. Tíos.
Well, when's it gonna update? I can tell if it's frozen. I just can't see what the messages are until it updates. Type latency test in chat and I'll see when it shows up. Hope I don't die. Okay, there we go. It updated. There's the latency test. Spider-Man hop pipe dodge. I'm Spider-Man. I'm kidding. I'm never doing voice impressions again. I sound nothing like the characters. I can do a decent Troy Baker Joker, or Heath. I can do a decent Heath Joker, and I can do a decent Troy Joker, but I can't do Mark Hamill's for the life of me. We must beat this. Agree. The game is still active 9 years after release. Come on! I thought everybody was done for, that's why I attacked the Titan. Now I have to get this guy again? Okay, 2 hostiles. I gotta try that now. Now I gotta beat him down. Please stop. I can't take it anymore. You win or you beat me. Hang on. Did I say me? I meant me and these guys. Yeah, I'm not even trying at this point. Am I gonna get... Do you think I'm gonna get personal best? I'm like 2 minutes and like 30 seconds ahead of personal best on terms of pace, but I was also on personal best pace by like 5 minutes last stream, and then it ended up being like 2 minutes past my personal best. So I'm just really hoping, but I don't know if that's reasonable. Is it reasonable to think that I'm gonna get personal best, or am I just insane? As long as Clayface doesn't screw you over again, that's what I'm saying. Clayface is probably like a Beethoven fan. Why can't I grapple? That was kind of funny. I could just like Spider-Man swing over to the other one. I think I'm pretty decent at scanning the helicopters. I think I'm pretty good at that. It's definitely not the part it's definitely not the segment that I need to be most worried about improving on. But it's also not that hard, so. Also, I wish I could see like a streaming schedule of like all the Arkham YouTubers, because one time like Clown Puncher's streaming right now, and like if I stream at night, then Mr. Chair's gonna be streaming at that time, and you know sometimes the Adam Smith streams at the same time that I stream, and I don't want, you know, to stream at the same time as those other YouTubers, because, I mean, good for them that they have high viewers, but then, like, the likelihood of somebody else leaving those actually good content creators to come watch my little speedrun is highly unlikely. Versus if someone's just like, oh, no Arkham YouTubers are live, I guess I'll see if there's anyone playing Arkham, and they're like, oh, I found this goofy little guy named Goff. He's kind of cool. But yeah, it is kind of unfortunate that Clown Puncher is streaming right now. I'll leave to go watch Goff stream. Clown Puncher I can understand, but nobody's gonna leave a Mr. Chair stream to watch. Nobody's gonna leave a Mr. Chair stream to watch a Goff stream, and that includes me. I would just end if Mr. Chair goes live right now. I will just end the stream because I would rather watch him. gonna check out my analytics. Stream's got 22 views. That's kind of good. That's kind of really good. I'm gonna check my email because I'm bored. And a chair might be taking a break. That no damage run might be breaking him. I hope not. Also, where'd you get that idea for? Like, did he say that at the end of one of his streams? Because I was there like an hour in, and then I stayed for like 20 minutes, and then I left. But like at the end of his stream, did he say anything? Like he was gonna go take a break for a while? Or are you just speculating? Why is this guy in such a weird pose? It's like, well, I oughta teach you a lesson, buckaroo. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I feel like this isn't going optimal. Nobody's sold at a bad spot and now doesn't have Visual to compete against. Did Visual give up or did he beat it? Maybe I'll start doing an asylum no damage thing so he'll have someone to compete against. He would definitely beat it before me because I'm horrible at these games. Vigil beat it? Really? That's crazy. Isn't JH Steern or whatever his username is, isn't he still doing it though? Or did he beat it? Also, no disrespect to JH because he can't control his fans, but I do find it mildly annoying that the second he comes in chat, everybody in chat is like, oh my gosh, it's JH. I've never watched a JH video, but I'm not saying he's responsible for it. I'm just saying it kind of annoys me that his fans are like that. Vigil really beat it and I wasn't there to see it. Well, also I rarely watch Vigil streams. I only watch like 2 of his streams. I remember he renamed himself to Cellarman though. Isn't there like a beach or sea shanty or whatever called Cellarman? Took 290 attempts but Vigil did it. Now, the real question is, can Mr. Chair do it in less attempts than him? Also, Vigil's really lucky that he has the PC port to play on and not... Wait, no, does he have the PC port to play on? I think he does. And Mr. Chair is restricted to... Mr. Chair is restricted to Return to Arkham. I might be misremembering, though. Vigil might also be on Return to Arkham. Obsessions. I'm so glad that I'm remembering to do this medication. Vigil did it off PlayStation, I believe. Oh, well. I guess Mr. Chair doesn't have any excuses then. Chop chop, beat the game. My gosh, I have 206 subscribers. That's kind of a lot. Gee willikers. How many do you have, DC? My gosh, 871. How'd you get that many subscribers? I remembered you had a lot when I went on there to subscribe to you, but that's actually a lot. Can't all be from that one thing on how to steal Game Pass, is it? It's kind of funny. That's your most viewed video. How to steal Game Pass. It's not actually called that, but I like to call it How to Steal Game Pass because it's basically stealing Game Pass. Gosh, I'm lagging all of a sudden. I'm really rushing. I'm always active around communities people subscribe and watch. Dang, maybe I need to start doing that. Would it be a good idea to... Hold on. Would it be a good idea to go into someone's chat and just spam subscribe? Kidding, that's obviously a bad idea. Probably just get my channel deleted and banned. And that was a joke. I know that's not what you do. You should actually interact. And people are like, hey, this guy's interacting. Worked on me at least. I accidentally cornered covered there. That was kind of embarrassing. Three guys just lined up there. These guys look like they're lined up for like a TikTok trend. I don't actually know if that is accurate because I don't watch TikTok. Yay. I don't watch YouTube Shorts and I don't watch Instagram Reels. Because they shorten your attention span, which is bad for you. And I want to be able to read books, so I don't, but that's how I'd imagine people lining up to do a TikTok dance. Joe, Hugo Stray. Soy sauce successor. Soy sauce successor. I gotta remember to skip this dialogue and not just immediately alt-tab. Where are you, Batman? Oh wait, no, that's not what he says. I'm stupid. Four people watching. Who's even watching anymore? I know you and Fancy Dan are, and I think my friend Goose Gunner might be, but who's the fourth? Unless FOK and Elite are still here, which I highly doubt. They probably have better things to do. Also, why does it say Yitik? Yitik City? Or Yitik? The opposite of city? Alright, here we go. The last two segments. Jump! Gosh. I gotta be careful and make sure I don't get spotted or it's over. I would definitely not be tomfooling this much if it was if I die restart, or if it was even the take damage restart. I would not be tomfooling as much, but it's easy and it's a speedrun, so I can tomfool.
Esto es de mala educación, Batman. Te monto todo este espectáculo en el cine y ni siquiera te molestas en aparecer.
Die! Here we go. Don't. Nope. Nope. Clayface is gonna kill me! STR8, so yo. Hello, Star 8. I think that's straight. Oh, no, straight. I'm so dumb. It's straight, I think. Right? There's a STR8. I might be overthinking it. Anyways, hello. Welcome in. It's kind of a stressful moment. It's alright, bro. I'm panicking. How are you today? I am doing... Well, that depends on if I get a personal best or not, but I think I'm gonna be doing okay. I mean, better now. The more views I have, better. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
¡No os quedáis parados! Deberías estar jugando con... ¿Qué diablos estás haciendo, Batman? Tendríais que estar matando a Batman. ¿Os acordáis?
I arrived late. You're at the last mission. Yeah. It's okay. It's better than missing it, right? Oh no. Why is he pouncing? Oh no. That's probably his most dangerous attack. I feel like that does the most damage. I know it's probably all equal damage or whatever, but I feel like that's probably the most. I feel like that does the most damage, even though I know it doesn't. Spam space bar. Cut him up into little bits. This fight is long but easy if you memorize his attacks. Yeah, and the cool thing about it is every run you get better at it. Practice makes perfect, or whatever they say. Whatever it is they say. I don't really care what they say, but practice makes perfect is my point. So that is definitely true. If you memorize his attacks, it's easy. It's also easy if you cheat, but I would never. I'm like... What's like a light brown tan vegetable that Clayface looks like? Cucumber. No, I'm kidding. That's green. I mean, maybe after he goes in the maybe after he gets thrown in the Lazarus pit, he'd turn green. I'm not sure. I gotta get all my attacks in right here. I gotta spam it. Oh no. Get to the hiding spot. That I got a lot of damage in right there. You got up, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. I greatly appreciate it. Go. I can get him here. There we go. Easy. This is gonna be new personal best. Hello, mods from speedrun.com. If you're watching this. GG's. Good game. Probably some things I could have done better, but GG. Well, that was a way better Clayface fight than before. You still did great. Thank you. And now my sum of best segments is officially under an hour and 40, which I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna skip this. It's probably a crime or whatever to skip it, but I don't care. I was gonna say something about when I'll stream next. I don't know when I'll stream next, is the thing. Eventually. Probably within the next month, the jungler died. No more joking. No more tomfooling for him. No more goofing around. So when will I stream? I don't even know if any of you care, but I think I'll probably stream sometime within the next month. I don't know if it will be like a... Hold on. I'll wait for Straight to return, or STR8. I'll wait for him to return, and then I'll say when I'll stream next. But probably within the next month. I would like to do one every Friday, but I don't know if I have time for that. Sometimes we'll like do one 3 days in a row. I'll do a stream every day right in a row, but sometimes it'll be a monthly stream or whatever. But yeah, that is likely the plan. So I don't really want to waste anybody else here's time, because I think that's really all I have to do. I'm not gonna run around after the speedrun's done. So everybody have a great day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.